Today I'm going to be doing a light brown smoky look that's good for day to night, and let's get going. So the first thing I'm going to do is prep my skin as always. I'm going to be using a Serum by Veronique. This is going to help with some of the redness on my skin because I've been breaking out a little bit lately, and it'll just help soothe any of that irritation. And then I'll go in with my rosehip oil. So this is the Soothing B3 Serum. I'm just going to apply it all over my face. Then I'm going to take my rosehip oil, as always, and I'm going to take 2 or 3 drops. And then I learned this trick recently. I'm going to spray a little mist into it so it cuts some of the orange and helps it soak in a little more evenly. I'm using my Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. So I'm going to rub that in my hands and then press it into my skin. So I'm going to start by using my RMS Uncover Up in the shade 11. This is a really great all-purpose product. It's a foundation and a concealer. Like I did in my previous video, I'm only going to apply it where I need coverage, and I'm using this fluffy brush by Real Techniques. This is their deluxe crease brush because using a fluffy brush with your concealer just picks up a little bit less product than you normally would and gives it kind of an airbrushy effect. The next thing I'm going to do is fill in my brows. This is the PureBrow Brow Gel by Iredale, and I'm going to just go over my brows a little bit lightly with this one and just, you know, shape them. It doesn't give it too much of a dark color, but I just spike them up a tiny bit because that's how I like them. So for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using a Iredale Triple Cognac palette. I'm going to start with this sort of burnt orangey color and press it onto my lid and then blend it out. This way I get the amount of pigment that I want without any intense lines. And so I press it in and then blend out the color. We're going lightest to darkest in color the closer we get to my lash line. So I'm gonna now take this brown eyeliner by Antonym and draw just a thick smudgy line, starting at my lash line and then going like halfway up my lid. And it doesn't matter if it's messy because we're gonna blend it. Then I'm just gonna take my ring finger and blend out that color. So now I'm going to take a black eyeliner. This is the Juice Beauty Phyto-Pigments Precision Eye Pencil in black. And I'm going to go and do not as thick of a line, but just close to my lashes, draw another smudgy eyeliner line. And I'm also going to smudge this one out. And I'm going to take the same black pencil and just draw it on my lower lash line a tiny little bit. And then I'm going to take this Iredale liquid eyeliner in black brown and then just do one thin line, not a cat eye, just one line right at the base of my lash line and just intensify the color right at my lashes. I feel like this brush is super precise and fine, but because it's so wet, it does need to dry a tiny bit. While it's drying, I'm going to take a little bit of my Iredale eyeshadow palette, the taupey sort of burnt orangey shade under my lash line, again to give it a little more intensity with this accent brush by Real Techniques, and then the darker brown shade to do the same thing. This just makes it a little more for the evening, you know, it'll show up in dimmer lighting a little bit better. So now I'm gonna go with my blush. So I'm using the Antonym Baked Blush in Rose. I really like these blushes because the pigments stay pretty long and it's a soft rosy color. And I'm applying it right on the apples of my cheeks, that fleshy part. And a little on my nose. And then I'm gonna take my Juice Beauty Juice Boost as my highlighter. This is a new product for me. This is the first time I'm using it. I tested it out on my hands before and I really liked the finish. So I apply it in a C shape around my eyes and then go down my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and a little bit in the center of my forehead. And if I'm feeling extra fancy, I'm going to take a tiny bit more color and I'm going to apply it just under my brow bone, especially because all the colors I'm using on my eyes are pretty matte. I don't mind adding a tiny bit of shimmer right there. And now I'm going to do my mascara. This is Inika's Long Lash Mascara in brown. I don't normally use brown mascara, but I actually really like this one. Apply it at the base of my lashes and shimmy it up because I really like to get more volume than I do length. Taking the pointy end of the brush and fanning out the corner lashes so I get a little like more cat eye look, and then putting a little on the bottom lashes. Now I'm going to do my lips. This is the Ilia Multi-Stick in At Last. Sort of just like my lip color, but a little better. And that's the final look. So thanks for watching. This is my day to night soft smoky brown look. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed it.